My name is Jesse. I'm gonna do my best here. And today I'm reviewing the new, it's so windy, the new creamy ranch Arriba chips, the new Swicy hot honey pizza chips from Old Dutch, the new jalapeno mozzarella cheesy sticks from Humpty Dumpty, and the new Chinese hot pot chips from Pringles. It's a bonanza.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Just Food Reviews. We got a bunch of new items from Old Dutch and we got one new item from Pringles. So they're all kind of like chips or snacks or stuff like that. So I just kind of bunched them all together. We're gonna rip off the Band-Aid. We're gonna do them all right now. So you know the rules, 1, 2, 3, 4. If it's 4 items or more, it's officially a bonanza. So you might as well go grab a drink. We're gonna be here for a bit. And speaking of grabbing a drink, Hamburglar just happened to be walking in as I started the video. So he's here today. Like, where did you sleep last night? Oh, you haven't slept yet. Oh, it's the good stuff. You found the good stuff. Oh, good for you. Okay, we don't need to know that. All right, just shut up, okay? Okay, so we got a description for the Pringles. The Old Dutch items don't have any description, so I'll start with the Pringles here. These are the, I guess I should go through what we're doing. Okay, so these are the Pringles spicy hot pot flavor, Old Dutch Swicy hot honey pizza, the Arriba creamy ranch. I don't want to touch them because I got them all standing up here. And the Humpty Dumpty, what are these? Mozzarella jalapeno, what are they? I don't know. Mozzarella jalapeno something, sticks. Are they sticks? Whatever, okay. So we'll start with the Pringles. What comes next after pop of a Pringles spicy hot pot flavored chips? The crisp, crunchy, hit the spot taste of potato seasoned with a hint of garlic and red pepper heat. Okay. The balanced heat and savory complexity leave a lingering craveability that makes it hard for us to stop at just one. Wow. Okay. So the thing is, I was in Japan and I went for dinner for like a hot pot place and I didn't like it. It was very expensive and it wasn't very good. I know that was Japanese and not Chinese, but not that I'm saying this is going to taste anything like it. I guess we'll go for the prices here. So kind of a funny story. So I bought the Pringles at Superstore. They were $3.29, came to $3.45 with tax. So $3.45 on the Pringles. So I go to the Save On Foods because they usually have the full complement of Old Dutch. Go in there and I see the Humpty Dumpty. So but the thing is I walk in there and there's like this security girl right at the door. So I walk in, I'm like, hey, how's it going? I go and I check out the shelf and there's just the Humpty Dumpties. So I'm like, well, I want to wait till I can get at least 2 before I buy it because there was lots of the Humpty Dumpties. So I leave. And as I'm leaving, like out in the foyer, I see the Arriba chips display and they have the creamy ranch. I'm like, oh, now there's 2. So now I grab these, I go back in the store, walk past the security girl again, and I'm like, hey, what's up? Go get the Humpty Dumpty, I buy the 2, I leave, and then I walk by the security girl again, and then as I leave towards the door, there's another Old Dutch display, and it's just the Swicy hot honey pizza chips, and I'm like, now there's all of them. So I go put the Humpty Dumpty and the Arriba back in my car. I go back in again. I grab these. I walk in, and now the security girl's like, she's like following me. Like she's watching because I walk around to like the cashier, and I have to go to the same cashier again because she let me use her club or Save On card. So now, and like I totally see like the security girl's like watching me, and then I'm explaining to the cashier like, yeah, these are new items. I'm gonna review them. So whatever. And then I leave. And then the security girl's like staring at me. I'm like, hey, what's up? And then I left. So yeah, that's what happened. It's kind of funny. Okay, so the Arriba Creamy Ranch, Save On Foods, very expensive. So $5.79. Oh no, I got the club price. $4.99 because I got the club deal. So $5 on the chips, very expensive there. The Humpty Dumpties were $6.19 for the Humpty Dumpty sticks. So that was $12.52 with tax, and then the hot honey pizzas were $3.99, came to $4.47. So all in, we're just over $20 for the 4 bags. So not a very good deal. We'll start with these, but we do have a weight. We'll do the gang official weigh-in. We'll start with the Pringles, but it's going to be way out just because of the package. 156. We are zeroed out. Okay, so that's what, 42 over. So I don't know. We'll say it's a pass. The Humpty Dumpty 265 zeroed out. Okay, 280. So that's a pass for sure. That's 15 over. The Creamy Ranch 235 zeroed out. 243, so that's 8 over, that's a pass. And then the pizza chips, 220, 0 out. 228, that's a pass. It looks like it's all a pass, but I don't know what's going on because the Pringles container is so heavy. I know I could just weigh it again after, but I don't have the scale here and I'm not going to. Got my own napkin. It does kind of smell like soya sauce a little bit and different kind of spices. It does have a nice aroma to it. Now whatever. Okay, that one just completely fell apart. We'll cut it in half. We'll do a zoom in adventure. You can see there, there's all the highly processed Pringles trademark shape, but they are nicely seasoned. You can see a lot of the seasoning on there. Just typical basic Pringles. There's your cross section. Try them out. Not really spicy. Like if you eat spice, it'll be like a 1. If you don't eat spice, it might be like a 3. But really nicely seasoned, a really nice flavor. You can taste this. It kind of tastes like a soy. I don't know. I guess it kind of would taste like a hot pot. It's got like the different the flavors in there. Salty, seasoned, yet refined. That's actually it's not a bad flavor. For Pringles, it's actually one of their better flavors for sure. I really do like the Los Calientes, like the spicy Pringles they do. But this is a decent flavor. Like if you brought these to a party and you put them out, people would eat them all and people would probably go back 2 or 3 times to get another handful. So that's a pretty good snack. You wouldn't get punched out. Not my favorite Pringle though. I still do like the spicy, the hot ones a little bit better, but these are a decent passable chip. You wouldn't get beat up at a party. I'll give them a 7 out of 10. So, okay. Just we're starting off with a mess here on the side. Nice. Already a better hot pot experience than my whole trip to, well, not my whole trip to Japan, but my hot pot experience in Japan, which sucked. Okay, I guess we'll, no contamination here. So we'll move on to the creamy, good luck standing this back up now. Well, totally got lucky there. We'll go with the creamy ranch from Arriba. So no description, intense flavor, amazing crunch. I do like the Doritos Cool Ranch. I'm in that camp. Kind of smell like Cool Ranch. Okay, these are very seasoned, loaded with the seasoning. They're all broken, man. It's hard to find one that isn't broken. We'll cut it in half, we'll do a zoom in adventure. You can see they are nicely seasoned, but you see what I'm talking about? Like they're all just smashed up to nothing. Like I'm pretty sure the bag didn't say pieces and chunks, it said full tortilla chips. So, but they are heavily seasoned, not bad. Not happy about that at all. Cross section. Guess I'll try one of the 5 that aren't broken. Oh, that one's even broken. It's like somebody took the time and made a really nice ranch sauce and then accidentally left it on the counter for 4 days and it went sour and completely bad and then they used it anyways. That's what this tastes like. They're absolutely disgusting. It tastes like ranch. First little bite, you get some ranch and then like a sour bad taste comes in after. It tastes like a sour rotten ranch sauce. They're disgusting. I'll go, and they're all broken too. I'm gonna go, they're very bad. I'm gonna go 1.5 and that's factoring in every chip in here is broken as well. I probably would have went 2, but they're just all pieces. It's almost like the old Dutch guy was building the display, but he hates his job, so he's just like, ugh. Okay. Broom job. Ugh. Rotten ranch, rotten ranch. Okay, so we'll go with the Humpty Dumpty here again. Yeah, these are just enjoy our Humpty Dumpty party mix, cheese sticks, ringolos, and more. So it's just smell like Cheetos. Doesn't smell like mozzarella or jalapeno, nothing like that. They just smell like regular Cheetos. Well, these ones aren't all broken at least. Can't really see if they're seasoned very well or not. They're just orange. Okay, well, that'll be a nice cross section. Okay, cut it in half. We'll do a zoom in adventure. So this is what $6.19 worth of cheese puffs looks like. You can see on the top there, some of them are actually a little more seasoned than the other ones. Yeah, they're cheese puffs. There's your cross section. Corn, try them out. Okay, they do have some kick to them for sure. The problem is they're just completely bland until the spicy kick comes in. You take a bite, you taste nothing, and then you get a little bit of burning after. If you don't eat spice, these might be up to a 7. If you do eat spice, it'll probably be a 4, maybe a 5. Like they do have a little bit of a kick to them, but they just don't taste very good. They're very bland. Forgot to mention with the creamy ranch Arriba chips, if you brought those to a party, you're getting dragged out in the street and they're gonna stomp you hard. If you bring these to a party, you're for sure gonna take a few hard shots, maybe a shot to the face. You put these out, people will try them once and be like, what, did you get these on sale or were they giving them away? And then a couple shots in the arm and one guy will punch you in the eye for sure. So they're not very good. They do have a kick to them if that's what you're looking for, but they have no flavor. Not as bad as the Arriba chips. I'll go 4 out of 10. Oh, jeez. I would never be able to replace this glass because I know I've already replaced it once and I found like the last 2 on the planet, so I got to be very careful. Humpty Dumpty had a big fall. That was just turned into, oh no, Amber Clear. I don't know if he fell over or if he's just done, but the night finally caught up with him. All right. All right, looks like Pringles are handing Old Dutch their lunch right now. So we'll see if these pizza ones can save the day. We're potato picky, but in a good way, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it's not about the flavor. It smells a little bit like pizza. It does. Pizza and soy sauce maybe, but there is a pizza scent in there for sure. Okay, oh, these are loaded with seasoning and not as broken as the Arriba, so that's not too bad. Yeah, I'll probably save that one for the bite. That one's good too. Okay, I'll cut it in half. A little bit of contamination, but that's okay. We'll do a zoom in adventure. They almost look a little bit like the kettle cooked, even though I know they're not. You can see there they are absolutely loaded with the seasoning on, so that's a good thing. We'll get a real good profile of the flavor. Oh yeah, I did right there. There's your cross section right there. Not bad looking, not all broken either. That one looks fully loaded. Okay, we'll try them out. They're okay. They're okay. You take a bite. They do have a little bit of kick to them. If you don't eat spice, might be a 5. If you do eat spice, it's like a 2, like a 2, maybe a 3. So, but there is a tiny kick there. You are getting a little bit of the tomato sauce flavor. Is a tomato sauce a good flavor for a chip? Not really. For as seasoned as they were, I thought they would be more flavorful, and they're not. Yeah, they're basically a tomato sauce chip with a little bit of spice to them. They're okay. You bring these to a party. One person who nobody really likes might like them, but then everyone else who like you do like, they probably would go back once and then be like, these aren't very good, and then probably a couple punches in the arm. You probably wouldn't get punched in the face, but you would take some hard shots in the arm, and then the person who nobody likes will like them, and they'll probably get beat up later anyway. I'll go, I don't know, can I even give them a 5? I'll go 4.5. They're like, they're mildly okay. The Miss Vicky vodka sauce pizza ones are way better than this. Tomato sauce! All right, I give that one. Okay, well, I guess, I don't know. Get the Pringles back out. All right, I guess I'm fired up for the Pringles. So 7 out of 10 on the Pringles Chinese spicy hot pot. They're actually not bad, a nice flavor on there. So I'm fired up. China's all fired up right now. They've got like giant hot pots in China, right? Like cauldrons, giant cauldrons with boiling water, and they're making giant hot pots. High fives going on all around. And then there's like a group of like Japanese tourists in China, and they're walking by, and then the Chinese people are trying to like trick them into going into the cauldron because they're gonna make the Japanese people into a hot pot. And then, but then one of the other Chinese guy comes over and is like, maybe, is this the best idea? Just because Japan doesn't know how to do a good hot pot, should we really cook them and make them a Chinese hot pot? And then the Chinese people are like, yes, we should. But then they're like, yeah, maybe not. But then the Japanese people are gonna try the Chinese hot pot, and then they're gonna realize in shame that they don't know how to make good hot pots. So that's what's going on in China right now, is they're trying to get the Japanese people to make them hot pots, but some of the Chinese people are stopping them, but then the Japanese people are eating the hot pots and feeling ashamed anyways. So that's what's going on over there. All right, I guess I got a sweep up job here. So, I gotta go through the scores. Pringles, Chinese, spicy hot pot, I gave it a 7 out of 10. The Arriba creamy ranch was absolutely disgusting. I gave it a 1.5. The Humpty Dumpty were flavorless with a little bit of spice on them. I give them a 4. And then the Swicy hot honey pizza. Yeah, they were supposed to be hot honey too. There was supposed to be some sweetness there, and there's not. So those things suck too. I gave them a 4.5. They were okay. Hamburger's gonna go sleep it off now. Oh, shut up. See you next time.